All right, midseason awards
Mm,
right now.
right now.
Right now. Let's run it. Let's run it down. Let me bring up so I can just make sure I hit them all. But I'm just go off the top of my head. You're right now offensive player of the year.
Offensive player of the year.
Yes.
Offensive player of the year would be Derrick Henry,
Derrick Henry, King Henry.
King Henry.
Okay. Hard for me to disagree with that. Um, oh, man, it's hard for me not to be a homebody and not say Saquon. You know what I mean? Like I want to say Saquon.
Saquon's that
Um,
close second, man. He's right there. But every
yeah,
stat line is tells you right now Derrick Henry is that guy. Saquon's right behind him, stat lines too.
yeah, yeah. I can't disagree with that one. I'll let you live on that one. I can't
Thank
disagree
you,
on
sir. I
that one.
appreciate that one. That was
Yeah,
that's a layup though. That was an easy one.
yeah. All right, defensive player of the year.
Oh, defensive player of the year to me would have to be what J.J. Watt.
T.J. Watt.
I mean, sorry, I say J.J. T.J. Watt would have to be the defensive player of the year right now. I mean, I thought Hutchinson was up there for a minute, but
He was.
obviously he got hurt.
Well,
Um, I
I'm
mean,
going
but
with Sexy Dexy.
Sexy Dexy,
Dexter Lawrence.
Dexter Lawrence.
Going with Dexter Lawrence.
I think you got a yeah. I
I'm going
like it.
with
That's a freaky pick right there.
I'm going with. I see
No
what you
pun,
did
no
there.
pun, no
I
pun
see
intended.
what you did there. I see what you did there. I see what you did
No
there.
pun intended.
Uh, no,
But how
yeah,
about this
I'm
though?
going with Sexy Dexy, man. Second in sacks as a nose tackle with 9 sacks already, 350 plus pounds. Um, you know what I mean? Like what he's able to do at that position, generational talent, in my opinion. But what he's able to do at that position and generate that type of pass rush is just that's special. I know you know what I mean? Like for him to get double digit sacks as a nose tackle, bro,
Mhm.
at his size, like yeah, give me sexy Dexy.
I do. I like that. I'm looking at it now. The sack leaders, obviously, Trey Hendrickson had
Yeah,
a
I
great
think he had a
game
big
last
game
week.
last
He had a
game.
four
Yeah.
sack game, which is crazy. He had 4 games with multiple sacks. I do like your pick there. I forget it. I don't think about the Giants of anything being good. So when you
Yeah.
said that, it's a good sneaky pick there. T.J. Watt. I just feel like he gets the sacks, but he also gets the other numbers, the turnovers, the fumble
Yeah,
recovery, the
the
fumble
tackles
calls,
for
the
loss. Yeah.
touchdowns, the ball. Like there's we used to call them when we played ball magnets, right? Like me and you might have to work real hard to get a goddamn turnover as far as a scoop and a
Yeah.
score. But then there's other people that's like, bro, how did that ball just bounce to you? I had a linebacker that just had every turnover, just every ball would run into his hands. TJ Watt's like that. TJ Watt was like his older brother, and JJ Watt was like that also. The ball just found
Yep.
them
Yep.
somehow. So I think he gets those extra stats. That's why I kind of gave it to TJ.
I hear that. I hear that.
But I like your pick though. I like your pick better than mine.
I got a bet on it. That's
Fuck
why.
the Giants though. Fuck the
Fuck the
Giants.
Giants. Yeah. Yeah. You always gotta look deep in the camera when you say that.
Yeah,
You
fuck
be
the
dead
Giants.
ass.
No
All
matter if he's
right.
talking good about him, we gotta make sure we let it be
I
clear.
think this one's a layup. I think everybody has this as their offensive rookie of the year. Daniels. I'll just skip that.
Yeah.
Daniels is a runaway train with that one, so that makes sense. Interesting one here. Defensive rookie of the year.
Defensive rookie of the year. I mean, I'm now gotta go home. I gotta
Yes.
go home.
Go. Come on home.
I gotta
Come
go
on.
home. I think I'll let you talk about it because that's your guy. You've been talking about him for a while now. So I'm gonna
Yes,
give you the respect
yes,
to talk
Mr.
about that.
Mitchell. Mr.
Yep.
Mitchell, step up to the podium and come get this award. You
Yep.
know what I mean? I think our guy Ernie B from Monday nights put a stat in there comparing him to who was I even comparing him to? Weatherspoon. Covered
Mm,
snaps without allowing a TD among cornerbacks. Top 2 right now from PFF. Devin Weatherspoon has 306. Uh, Quinyon Mitchell has 283 coverage snaps. Like he's he's boring in the game, and
mhm.
for a cornerback, That's a great thing to say because nothing happens
Hmm.
where he's at. You know what I mean? Like nothing is happening where he's at, and he's now the number one corner playing the number one receiver on the side. Now he doesn't travel. I don't think. I think he stays on one
So
side.
he's still on the left side. Yeah.
I think he just stays on the one side. But you already got a bet on it already. Right now, I know Jared Verse from where's Jared Verse? It's not the
Oh shit.
Texans.
Where's that?
Where's Verse at? Where's Verse playing?
He's at the Rams, right?
Is it? Yeah, 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 yeah. He's at the Rams. He's
Rams.
on the
Yeah.
Rams. He's on the Rams. I just don't see it. Now I know sack numbers are not everything, just like for corners, interceptions aren't everything, but I just don't see it for Verse at the impact that he has compared to Mitchell has for the Philadelphia Eagles. So yes, definitely a home run on this one for me. Love the Mitchell pick. If you haven't bet it, it's worth dropping a nickel on it. I already dropped a unit on that bet. It's still sitting at plus 1700, which is really surprising to me.
Mhm.
And it's probably because he can't catch.
Or it just seems like just not getting like
Yeah,
it's either
like
getting interrupted somehow. The ball just
yeah,
he out
like
of bounds.
he can't catch, bro. I mean, that's the reason why he's playing corner.
Mm.
He can put his hand on the ball, but he can't catch the ball for whatever
He can
reason.
lock
Because
it down though. He can lock you
I'm
down.
I'm I'm he should have what, at least three picks, maybe one
Definitely
for
three.
at
You
least
got it.
three and one to the crib.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I think that one he broke on in New Orleans, he broke on a route and he was gone.
There's somebody else that's in the race in the running too. I think Terriana Arnold, right from Detroit.
No, I thought he got hurt. I thought he got hurt
Did
for
he
a
get
little
hurt?
bit. I
Okay.
thought he did. It's him and the defensive end from what are you playing? Washington. What's his Latu?
A lot too. Okay.
Yeah.
I haven't looked at his stats.
Yeah, I don't know where he's at either.
Okay.
Um, but yeah, those are the top three though. Those are the
Gotcha.
top three.
Okay.
All right, so we did offense, defense, rookie of the year. All right, last one of the awards. Who is your current MVP right now, midseason? I'll let you think about that. It's hard for me not to say Action Jackson. I know Josh is having a another amazing year, especially after losing a number one receiver. He's put the team on his back, but I mean, what Lamar is doing is just too special, man. He's just a special talent, man. He might be the most gifted quarterback to ever play the position that we've seen from an athletic standpoint. If I mean, I'm pretty feel confident that he really might be it. He really might. He's third in yards with 2,300 yards. He's second in touchdowns with 20 touchdowns. Um, Not sure where he is in picks. I could probably look it up and find out. But all top three statistically categories for Lamar Jackson. It just I find that hard to like just escape that. To be honest, I just
Yeah, man. I think I gotta give. I think I gotta be right with you with that one. I mean, 20 and
yeah, way
two
to
right
change. Yeah,
now.
change up that word, bro.
Damn, what I say?
You was about to say right behind, yeah, and then you
Yeah,
stop.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
my
Change
man.
that.
I
Okay, yeah.
appreciate you.
No problem.
And
No problem.
two picks, 20 touchdowns and two
Yeah,
picks.
20 and two is rough, man. I mean, it's great. It's hard to go against that. I would put right behind that.
And
Would
500 yards. I mean, he's
rush.
rushing. He's going to get. I think he might break 4,000 and 1,000 yards in a season. 5,000 yards total, and probably what 35 something touchdowns. Like what is his odds? His odds is 3-1. That's still
Yeah,
a good bet, bro.
you got to get it. You got to. It is a good bet. You just got to get his, continue to win, which I think they will win.
Yeah,
Um,
that's a great bet because he's going to have those eye popping games where he throws 4 or 5 touchdowns, rushes for a buck, have a touch, throws for three something.
I w
Didn't they just get a run? Didn't they just get a receiver too? Didn't they just get somebody else?
Yeah, they got
Who did
Johnson, right?
who
Isn't DeAndre Johnson they got?
did they get DeAndre Johnson? I thought it was somebody like some. not like a superstar, but I thought it was somebody.
I think it's DeAndre Johnson. Right?
I don't remember. Yeah, I'll look it up. But go ahead.
I mean, yeah, obviously, I think he leads that. I agree with you with Lamar Jackson, Action Jackson. I would go right behind that, probably Josh Allen or or Jared Goff.
Yeah,
I
Ghost
know it
having a good
sounds
year.
crazy, like, but I just think the way Goff has
You're
played
right,
this year with
Deontay Johnson.
Carolina,
Yeah, Deontay Johnson. You're right.
um, and I think I think the way Josh Allen is, I think he's 17 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Obviously, with no receivers out there, Khalil Sharif, what's his name, the receiver, Khalil. Gosh, dang it! But anyway, there's no big time receivers over there
I think
besides
you're right.
Cooper
I think it's Sharif.
Sharif, Khalil Sharif or something like that. Yeah,
Yeah, I think
I
so.
know he's big time as far as for them, but nobody thought he was going to be the player he is. And obviously, you just added Cooper, so um, it's one of them
Cooper's hurt.
things where, and Cooper's hurt now, so
Yeah.
it's one of them things where I would
Shakur.
put them right
Shakur.
behind.
I'm sorry. Shakur.
Okay, Khalil Shakur, yeah, but you got to go to Action Jackson right now.
Yeah, I think that's a good bet. You know, what I mean, if you wanted to bet, if anybody was looking at some future bets, just to even at 3 to 1, um, kind of leading, all statistical categories. To be honest with you, I think that's a really a good bet. I thought at first I thought I had bet got out of it. I thought Joe Burrow was a dark horse. If he could bring them back,
Hmm.
and win that conference, but I mean,
You can
he,
put that.
he's
You can put that to bed.
yeah, he ain't catching them. Yeah, he ain't catching them. But plus 3 to 1, what's the Super Bowl odds for them
For who?
for Baltimore?
To win a Super Bowl?
Yeah, it's about 7 to 1.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either. It's that defense, dog. That pass defense. Like like once you face somebody who can score, you know what I mean. Like I don't. You're not gonna win a trap meet with that defense
Yeah,
because sooner or later the other side's gonna get a stop. Sooner or later,
yeah.
you know what I mean.